The Anambra State Governor, Soludo, has stated that poverty in the state doubled under Peter Obi as governor, adding that he has access to verified information which he would not like to share for the sake of modesty. Really? For the sake of modesty? So this one that you have come out to say now, that a poverty doubled under him, so it is part of a modesty. To you it's modesty, but you will not say it. You have records. If you have records, that means every other person should have the record as well, not only you. For the sake of modesty, you will not share the information. So you are the only one who have that opportunity to have the information. If it is not out there, if it is out there, it is out there. If it is true, it is true. So you don't need to hide anything. People will know. I'm surprised that all of a sudden you just came up. This man has been on this campaign for more than 6 years, or how many years he left office. He has been saying, oh, I did this, I did that. And I've been asking. Of course, there were oppositions in his time. They ought to have come out to say, no, this man is not saying the truth. Let us set the record straight. All of a sudden, he just jumped. You know, some people are beginning to say, oh, this man was one of the people Buhari recruited or employed to be part of the economic team. And this another one, Brixman Ruwani or whatever he called himself. 3 or 4 of them like that. Before they joined APC, before Buhari recruited them, they were always every minute, every time they are also always on TV stations telling us how the government has not done well in terms of economy. They will be talking. All of a sudden, they just put them together. And I think I'm beginning to understand the reason why they brought them. Even with Soludo, we're like, really? Soludo to work with Buhari? Before all of a sudden he left that, we didn't even know whether he resigned or so, to go and start contesting to be president, to be governor of Anambra State. And since that time, we have not been hearing anything concerning the economy, because those, especially that Bismarck Ruwani or something, that's his name, this economist, he was always coming out to tell us what the government was not doing well. But as soon as he was employed, nothing of such nature. We're not hearing anything. But thank God Nigerians were able to read for themselves. They can experience the economy, how it has been. No need for anybody to come and tell us. But what I'm trying to say is that all of a sudden, you didn't hear them again. So I think this is the card Soludo is trying to play now, because I don't know what's it concern Agbero with overload. Of course, some people have done this in the past, and we know where they are. You come out and be yarning up at her. If the information is there, I don't think it's for only your consumption. It's supposed to be for the consumption of everybody. And he said Obi, who is the presidential candidate of the Labour Party, ruled the state between 2006 and 2014. And as during his presidential campaigns and in several forums, made claims of bringing humongous investment to the state. Soludo, meanwhile, on Monday, in a long article titled History Beckons and Will Not Be Silent, Part 1, seen by Sahara Reporters, said Anambra doubled in poverty under Obi. The governor was reacting to mixed feelings that trade his earlier statement that Obi's investments as former governor of Anambra were now worth next to nothing. In the article by the governor released on Monday, Soludo said, everyone knows that I don't follow the winds nor succumb to bullies, nor shy away from a good fight, especially when weighty matters of principles and the future of the people are involved. One lesson I learned from my former boss and mentor, President Obasanjo, is never to be on the fence. I learned that one must always take a stand. For better or for worse, I do so with every sense of humanity and leave history to judge. Most people have commended me for tactfully avoiding being drawn into the Peter Obi issue until now. Since I am now being forced into the arena of this matter, I have a duty and a right to reply, if only for the records, and also to give the social media mob something substantiable to rant upon and rain their abuses for weeks. You can imagine. So na so you be. You go give you the double dose, you go chop am. Only you now, only you can't feed the nation now, you can't feed the population, or you can't feed the numbers of people. They will not go belle food and what, but if they serve you, you go tire. In this preliminary response, there are some things I will refrain from saying here, because in the end, February, March 2023 will come and go and life will continue. Yes, poverty more than doubled under Peter Obi, and more than 50% of Ndanambra were in poverty under him, and they have not come out to talk. Go and verify. I am governor and sitting on privileged information which I will not want to use against a political opponent. You've already done that, because I don't know what you are trying to say. You are committing an offense. You are committing blunder. You are saying you don't want to. You say, but on matter of fact, I will always state the same as is. As the saying goes, you can fool some of people some of the time, but never all the people all the time. Enough said for now. Where do we go from here? I listened to my friend Governor Erufai on TV explaining why the northern governors decided that power should shift to the south. According to him, they asked themselves, what would their founding fathers, Amadu Bello, Tafawa Balewa, or Aminu Kano, have done in the circumstance? Today, I ask myself, Indigbo, do we ask what Azikiwe or M.I. Okpara or Akano Ibiam would do in the present circumstance? I worry that Indigbo, as Nigeria's foremost insurgent tribe and with the greatest stake in the Nigerian projects, does not yet have a strategy to engage Nigeria politically. Every 4 years, we resurface with a motive Nzongu political dance. It is our turn dance, but without organization or strategy, and fizzle out afterwards, while other work 247 strategizing and organizing. Okay now. So you really get the sense well. So why is it that you know that? So what have you been doing? Are you a tata? You see who is talking. So if other people are not doing it and you know that that is the right thing to do, have you on your own organized the people? Because all of you will come out and say, oh, we are not this, we are not that. All of those who have been strategizing, you worked under Buhari as a economic team. What have we achieved? What did you bring out? You know, that was a statement credited to Okonjo Iweala. Okonjo Iweala, saying that this man is the worst in the history of CBN governors. That is the worst. We didn't even know. So now, so you be, because at the end of the day, you worked as an economic team under Buhari. What did you people bring us? I made mention of all those people that Buhari recruited, because they know that those ones will be talking. But since they have recruited them or employed them or appointed them, if I may use that word, they have not been saying anything. But at least they are being exposed. The economy is exposing itself for Nigerians to be able to say one or two things. It is what Nigerians are experiencing that they will talk about. So now, are you a Tata that you are talking that the Igbos, they always resurface every 4 years, that it is their turn, it is their turn? You, have you been able to organize them? Because I don't ask, because you are, I don't know whether you are 60 plus or you are 50 plus. You know, be Tata to organize the Igbos. Let us do it this way. No, see where you are coming from. See where you're coming from. The people that you are even referring to now, they know how to do it, they know how to do that. At the end of the day, where is the country now? All of you will be making math. You are the best, you are that. But what have you done that people will say, oh, this is what this person is? You say everything is on record where since over 6 years. I don't know, was it not 2014 that this man left office? I think yes, 2014. 2014 till now is how many years? Why is it that everybody has not come out in the Anambra? They have not come out to say no, Peter Obi, what you are saying is not the right thing. I beg, I beg, I beg. Now we dey under this administration. Now we know what we face under your care. Why is it that they have not come out to say that it is you that you are not coming to tell us that you don't want to say anything? You have done worse. With what you have just said now, you have done worse. You have done worse. Soludo, please know this. As it is today, the only person that can be compared to Obi in the entire Southeast is Ngozi Okonjo-Iweala. If you think I'm joking, try what Obi is doing and see for yourself. You can't pull the crowd that Obi is pulling. Nigerians just love this man unconditionally. Spoil his name from now to eternity. We won't change our mind. We are very stubborn. This time around, we must deviate from the norms. Do your own term and right the wrongs. Thereafter, posterity will be the judge. Therefore, okay, you attacked Madam Okonjo Iweala while she was a minister under Jonathan. I read your write-up on how Obi would not win, and I believe some of the nuggets you postulated, and I respect your views as always. But any further attack on Obi will be perceived as a deliberate friendly fire. Hmm. In 2010, Soludo contested governorship against Peter Obi under the PDP and lost out to him after being third behind Ngige, who was second. In February 2013, Soludo decamped to Abga, hoping to get their tickets in their primaries that held in November same year to succeed Obi. He was disqualified from even participating in the said primaries. Even since then, the dude has been a bitter soul. May he live to see Obi on the presidential throne. Before I forget, Soludo is a member of PMB's Presidential Economic Advisory Committee. Please ask him how he has helped PMB to improve our economy. Bam, and that's just it. Tell him how he has improved. Nothing. He say Igbos will always come every so 4 years. You be smart, you be tata. Why be say no if you organize the Igbos? May they say, okay, let them be strategic. You be tata. Of course, I remember now, but he didn't hear anything before he went to go and pick another form to be governor of Anambra State. During that time of being a advisory committee, whatever, at the end of the day, nothing was heard from them. And it's coming to rant, blah, 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 blah. So, guys, let's say your opinion and have your take on this.